What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Simple Woodworking. Today's video, I have my friend Rodolfo here who is a professional framer, and he's going to talk to us about the difference of the different tools and a couple of different brands that we have here on display. So let's check it out. Rodolfo, why is there so many different brands to begin with?
Sometimes you get confused, we don't even know what to buy, what is the best tool for me if I'm a beginner, if I'm a professional, what is the difference? So that's why we want to talk about a little bit. So to start, I would like to talk about brand first. We know that Ryobi, the brand that's selling a lot of tools.
Yeah, Ryobi is one of my favorite tools.
So basically they are cheap. Also we know that Milwaukee is selling a lot of tools as well as Makita, Hitachi, DeWalt, all those brands are gonna be out there for you guys, and we just want to explain a little bit the difference, among those brands.
So I have a question about the tools that we have here right now.
Right.
This one has a brushless sign right here now. This one doesn't have anything on it. So would you explain what the difference is between a brushed tool and a brushless tool?
The difference here is this motor is a brushed motor, which means it's a heavier motor. The battery uses all its power to run this motor. Okay. The difference in between the brushless is that the technology in here, they use magnets, and let's give you an example here. Let's say if you use a magnet with the opposite pole, it doesn't connect. It actually pushes the other magnet.
They repel each other,
right?
If it's the opposite pole.
Pushes it. So what happens here is they have, let's say in the motor, they have 6 of those magnets, 8, I don't know the exact amount, but when you press this, those magnets, they start pushing it against each other, and it makes the motor lighter for the battery. So what it means here is, if you use this same battery in this tool, and then you use the same battery in this other tool, that means this tool is gonna run probably twice as much as in this one. And of course, it also generates more power when you're using this tool.
So it makes it easier than with this one to get the job done.
Exactly.
With less power from the battery.
Another thing that you have to consider is when you go to buy a brushless tool, you're gonna probably find that the price is double. Is that really worth it to buy a brushless tool? Well, I think it's worth it. If you're using this tool, you're probably gonna need 3 or 4 batteries. If you buy a brushless tool, you can do the whole day of work and you're still gonna have some battery left.
So that is the difference, guys, between brushless and brushed tools. I hope that was helpful for you. Another thing to consider when you are buying new tools is the size of the batteries.
So every brand, they're gonna have different sizes of battery, okay? If you are a DIY kind of person, if you just do projects in your house, putting up some screws on the wall, hanging up some pictures, frames, you don't need a lot of power. You can probably use a smaller battery. Okay, so the size of the battery really comes down to
how much you're gonna need it, and what kind of jobs you're doing with it, right?
Yeah, and how much power the tool is gonna have. Okay, so let's say if you use a battery this size here, you're probably gonna run out of power really soon, really quickly, and you're not gonna have as much power. Besides giving more power to your tool, you are gonna have more run time. Okay, so that's the difference.
So basically, you just need to know what you're gonna be needing the batteries for. If it's just for your home kind of projects, you're probably fine with either the 1.5 or the 4 amp battery. But if you're gonna be doing a lot of professional, more heavy-duty work, cutting, through very thick wood or just a long time and you don't have time to be recharging, then you probably want to go for the 9 amp. That's basically the deciding factor that everybody needs to consider when choosing the batteries that they need to buy.
Yeah.
So we've talked about the differences between a brushless tool and a brush tool, the difference in between the batteries. So now we have 2 different brands right here. Both of them are great brands, and so we're gonna do a little one-on-one test with these tools.
Right now we're gonna just demonstrate to you brushless heavy-duty tool, power tool. This is a Milwaukee fuel. We have, this is a 1.5 amp battery. This is a 2. Okay, that one's charged all the way. This one has 3 bars here. So we're gonna test them with a 3-inch screw. All right. So what I want to do, I just want to press it without pushing the tool down. 1, 2, 3, go. You ready to take it out? 1, 2, 3. You can probably see in the video if there was any difference, which I think there was. This is a 6-inch screw. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
So that was a big difference.
Yeah, so you can see that this tool has a little bit more of torque, more power, and it's kind of, you know, this almost the same size battery. But again, this is a brushless tool, and this is more a heavy-duty tool. Let's take it out. 1, 2, 3, go.
So now you guys have seen the differences between the 2 tools that are performing very well, the Ryobi brushed tool and Milwaukee brushless. I hope that you guys are a little more informed and comfortable making a decision. So Rodolfo, one more question. How do we look for these tools? How do I know that I'm getting a good price for them?
You have to do some research and cannot just walk in the store and you see the tool over there and they say special price. And then you buy that tool, and then you get home and you go in a website from another store and you see that tool or that battery or whatever you want to buy for $100 less. How would you feel about that? Right?
Yeah, that'd be very frustrating.
A really important thing for you guys out there is really look online. You know, if you go to Home Depot, if you go to Amazon, if you go to Acme Tools, and so you can compare which tool is cheaper and which tool is better for the job that you need. So you gotta always check your tools online, the tools that you need. You know, don't just get money, go to the store and get it. Do some research online. So actually I wanna make this as a gift for you.
Oh. All right, I didn't know that was gonna happen, guys. So there you go. Thank you so much, man.
No problem. I hope
awesome.
you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
You're gonna see the power now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
I hope you guys find it interesting, and if you did, I appreciate if you click that like button, and if you haven't already, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the future videos coming up. You're gonna be seeing a lot of this guy in the future, so stay tuned. God bless you guys. I'll see you next time.
All right, bye.